Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Dorika. I am Soul Remembrance Activator who support you in expanding your receiving capacity through identity recalibration. In this video, I want to offer a deeper energetic transmission on receiving. My intention in filming this video is to bring clarity into your body when it comes to the feminine and the masculine energetics of receiving. I invite you to be open to let whatever resonate with you to land in your body, not just your mind. For a long time, I believe receiving was truly just feminine. Do you feel the same? And on one level, it is true. But until recently, through my deeper integration, I started to see what I have been receiving in life is actually a mirror of my inner divine masculine. And this realization opened much a deeper layer of receiving. One that goes beyond openness, beyond desires, beyond manifestation techniques. And this is totally why I feel inspired to film this video. So let's first feel into the feminine side of receiving first. And then I will also feel into the masculine side of receiving. And we're going to end the video with what is the true integration of masculine and feminine in energetics of receiving and how this can apply daily in your life. So let's start. What is the energetics of feminine receiving? How does feminine receiving feels like? Feminine receiving feels like availability, surrender, emotional openness, a willingness to be touched by life. Energetically, feminine receiving feels like softening, melting away, an opening. Feminine receiving live in the front of your body, the openness in your chest and throat, the relaxation in your belly. And take a moment to feel that now. The energy of feminine receiving says, I am available. I am open. I allow. Without this energy of openness and allowing, nothing enters. But openness alone does not determine what stays, but openness alone does not equal receiving. Now, let's tap into feeling the masculine energetics of receiving. What is the energetics of masculine receiving? How does it feel like? Masculine receiving live in the body. Your inner divine masculine is not about doing more. It is not about chasing, forcing, or controlling. Your inner divine masculine is all about your capacity to hold. Inner divine masculine is your ability to stay present, remain grounded, holding sensations without collapsing your energy field. Your nervous system stay regulated during expansion. Masculine receiving feels like calm, stability, safety in the body, and trust in the now. Masculine receiving lives in the back, your spine, the pelvis, the legs, the nervous system itself. Feel it, the grounding here. And it is the ability to stay. Masculine energetics of receiving is your ability to stay present. It's the capacity to remain here when sensation increases. The masculine says, I can hold this. I am not overwhelmed. I don't need to move away from this pressure. I don't need to rush. I don't need to escape into the past or the future. I don't need to project into the future. This is not force. This is not control. Think for a moment. When an opportunity comes close to you, it could be a message, it could be a chance, or something you wanted, but it didn't fully materialize. Maybe that opportunity for interview. Maybe the yes didn't follow through, or the yes faded before it arrived. At that time, you might be thinking, this is a sign. This is not for me. This is a sign I should give up. This is a sign I'm not ready. But what if it wasn't about giving up? What if it wasn't about failure? That you didn't get what you want? That you didn't get that opportunity? And what if a missed chance wasn't about readiness, but it's all about your capacity to receive and hold it? It was actually a reflection of your nervous system capacity. Without this masculine capacity, receiving doesn't integrate. It disperses, it passes through. So without this masculine capacity, even you can be open, you can allow, but there is nothing to hold. You are not stable to hold. Your nervous system capacity is not stable yet to hold. It comes and it passes through. So why the imbalance of feminine receiving and masculine receiving? The imbalance leads to energy leakage. You can be deeply feminine in your receiving, and I believe you are. You are open, you are soft, sensitive, intuitive, available. When the feminine is open, but the masculine is not fully embodied, your body does something very specific. energy move forward, leaning energetically into the future. Can you see? If your feminine is open, but yet your masculine is not fully embodied, your energy can lean towards in the future or drain into the past. And the receiving becomes subtle waiting, quiet hoping, gentle fantasizing from your inner child. Not because your desire is wrong, but because your nervous system does not yet trust its ability to hold. This is not a mindset issue. This is not a feminine issue. It's not because you are not feminine enough or you are not open enough yet. It's actually a containment issue. An analogy to help you to understand this deeper. Imagine a river. The water is flowing and there is the feminine. The riverbank are the container, steady, grounded, present. Without all these riverbanks, your water is thin, is shallow. With the riverbank, your water that is depth, it can nourish everything that pass through. And this riverbank, they don't create the water. They don't force the flow. They don't push the water. They don't restrict the flow either. The riverbank are simply there to hold the water, to allow the water to deepen, to allow the water to stay. And receiving works the same way. The feminine opens the flow. The masculine allows it to stay. And this is the relationship between feminine and masculine in receiving. Receiving as an integrated state of feminine and masculine is when both are present. The feminine open without fear. I allow it. Without fear, there's no resistance. And the masculine holds it, able to hold without collapsing, without avoiding, just in presence, holding all the sensations without tension. Physically, your chest is wide open. Your spine is straightened, elongated, grounded. Your heart is available and your nervous system is regulated. In this state, there is no urgency, no bracing, no leaning forward, just presence. Take a moment now. Ask yourself, think of something you have received in the past. What was your state back then when you received it? And think of something you would love to receive that you think is still in the future. Ask yourself, what would be that state of you who already received what you want to receive right now? What would be that state of you when you receive it? And can you notice behind all these feelings of appreciation, joyful smiles, When you receive your desires, when you manifested your desires, but can you notice in the deep, deep, deep layers behind all this joy, gratitude, openness, you are also in a state of calmness. And this is why true receiving feels calm. So how does this apply to your daily receiving? Receiving in life is not a moment, it is a state. It's a state where openness and containment coexist, where your body knows I am here, I can hold this tension, I can hold this pressure, I can hold this expansion, I don't need to rush. Receiving love requires your openness and your ability to stay present without anticipation. Which means when it comes to love relationship, your heart is open to connect, to express. You are present in every moment, enjoying every moment of the day, of that connection. You don't show up, but in your mind, you are thinking about tomorrow what you're going to do. You're not thinking about, is this the one? By not being in present. So, receiving money requires your desires and the capacity to hold without guilt, fear, or contraction. So when it comes to money, your clear desires is what expand your receiving, your flow. You're open to receive your desires. And it's your capacity to receive them. They can show up. That means all your desires are now at the door. Can you receive it without guilt, without fear? Pure openness, pure welcoming. And it's not, should I get it? And it's not, you receive it but you feel guilt. You don't feel you're worthy of it. Even you receive it, you feel you can't manage it. Even you receive it. That is all tension. That is all why you can receive. But yet at the same time, very fast, it go back into the same amount after your spending. That is your containment. Are not stabilized to hold. Even you can be so open to flow and allow, but you are not in that capacity to hold. So when your receiving capacity lives in the future, you wait in the now. When your capacity lives in the past, you hold on in the now. But when your receiving capacity lives in the present, you trust the unfolding in the now. Can you feel that energetic difference? In the future, you wait in the now, that means your energy is not in the now. Your energy is leaked into the future. But when your result is in the past, you are holding on to what is familiar in the now. Your energy is rigid. No expansion, capacity. But when you live in the present, your energy is not in the future, it's in the now. Your energy is not in the past, it's in the now. There is this openness, this flow. At the same time, you trust the unfolding in the now. No past stories, no future expectation, prediction from control, but just being present. Trust doesn't come from knowing what will happen. Trust comes from knowing you can hold yourself no matter what happens. And this is the self-trust that extends into trusting in life. Ultimately, it's all about, can you stay open while without leaning into the future? Means you're open, but your energy is not going to the future. You are open and your energy is in the present. Can you stay grounded without gripping or anticipating? Again, can you stay grounded, present, and your energy is not gripping onto the past or trying to project onto the future? Can you allow expansion without needing it to mean anything yet? Means expansion comes, can you just allow it without interfering with your mind stories? And this is the capacity of your divine masculine in receiving energetics. Remember, the feminine does not receive by holding. The feminine receives by allowing. Remember, the masculine does not receive by wanting. The masculine receives by stabilizing. One without the other creates imbalance. Together, they create stability. And stability is the foundation of your true receiving. And this is the energy I invite you to carry forward from now on. Once again, remember this analogy. The feminine is the water flow. The riverbank is the masculine. The masculine are not doing anything to force the flow, are not doing anything to control the flow. It is simply there to allow the feminine to flow. And that presence without that doing, without that controlling, is what creates stability in your energy capacity holding. And this stability is what supports your receiving to receive and grow and expand infinitely, because you trust the unfolding of the now without giving any meaning to it right now. And this is the deeper energetics of receiving. Thank you for your time and energy in this video. in this transmission. And when you are ready to activate your power to expand and embody your next level self through identity recalibration, I invite you to discover, to learn more about different experiences with me at my website, thedoricaexperience.com. With this, thank you and bye bye.